I woke up this morning and I was thinking about Kyla Pratt. I was thinking about, I went to bed thinking about Raven Simone and I woke up thinking about Kyla Pratt. And that made me think about Dr. Doolittle. And man, I don't even remember the movies, but I remember the franchise. Mainly because if it was one thing they had them little black kids doing, it was singing and dancing. Because why was Kyla Pratt singing in Dr. Doolittle 3? And that was my shit. Like I had an MP3 player and I was You Better Love Me When My Roots Are Showing every day of my life. I love that shit so bad. And I'm like, my love for country music it is directly linked to black women. I know Reba and Dolly and the Chicks. Like I know our sisters. We talk about them next month. But everything about I was born in the Northeast. And so my physical roots are in the Northeast. But when I got to the South, it was like, oh, I get it. It's a whole different thing. And then that whole different thing is this whole other thing. Like the deep South connection to the continent of Africa. Cause, I don't know. It's it's like it's a family and it's a world where Kyla Pratt and Raven Simone played sisters. Like these people, they were there for us. Like we had to be entertained because like the TV was gonna raise us because the TV raised our parents, and we needed to see ourselves there because it's real life like demons in the world. And I don't use that language because it sounds crazy, but it's like the best way to describe like these people are demons. It's something real fucked up about their DNA. And we need to know that that's not us. Like we need to know that we're different. And it's not negative in the context of humanity. It's just different. But they've created a world where it is negative, but that's their problem, not ours. Like we're just not like them. I don't know. Like I don't have a lot of words because I was just thinking about music. I've been singing all morning and I've been singing my whole life. I've been I had a friend way, way, way back in the day, which is very funny in that this person is my namesake and this is a whole ass white woman. Mind you, she was black, but she was a whole ass white woman. And the thing about race was always nonsense to me. It never, but it's so important to so many people because it's important to how we connect with each other. We see each other with our eyes and we understand what the fuck is going on. But the language that we're forced to speak is like this language makes no. So we're just out here. We're like, okay, we black, okay, we black. Just keep that in mind. At the end of the day, we black. At the end of every day, just keep that in mind because how the fuck else are we supposed to communicate the nonsense that's going on? Like it's funny in the haha way because I understand like my duties and my assignment and my mission and my job and my function as a person, but it's like it's not it's not funny. It's not simple. It's not easy. It's a lot of hard work and it's very exhausting work. It's very tiring. It's very like woo. And as a person who does not have children, but who understands the gravity of which it means to carry a child, to raise a child, to rear a child, to bring up a child into a village member, a member of the public. Every time I close my eyes at the end of every day, it's like you hold on to that, like you black, because that means everything, and it means so much, and it means we can't explain it in this language, so that's why we cling to that word. And that's in color theory, do you know like color theory? If you know, you know. I don't know. I like not knowing, but I like experiencing. That's the thing. It's not that I like not knowing. I'm just not preoccupied with not knowing. And people will perceive that in a negative way. And so it's like, oh, you like not knowing. And it's like, well, yeah, I guess if you say it like that, it sounds crazy. But yeah, I like not knowing. Because what I know is just other people's business. And I don't actually want to know other people's business. We all just insist on telling it though. And it's like, okay, what's that compulsion? I get that you want to share yourself, but like time and place. Like quite literally, time and place. Like what are and then you realize it's like there's not a lot of adults, there's not a lot of adulting, there's not a lot of grown-ups, there's not a lot of public village members. A lot of people's they're incapacitated. They're Janet babies. And I'm not a Janet baby, but I'm realizing that just means I'm in the bad place. And so to redeem me of my sins, I must create art. I just really love Kyla Pratt. You know what? Let's go ahead and run. Ugh. Well, it's holding a phone. Like holding a phone in my hand feels like it might like my hand or my You see how that just made me malfunction? Like Gabrielle Stovall, I don't know your new name, Gabrielle Kroner. Girl, I understand your soul. You confused, girl. And that's fine. I was confused in the same way, but I understand your soul is my point. Because when I picked up the phone, like, it short-circuited my brain. It's so fucking heavy. And it's like, oh, it's heavy. But it's like, no, on one hand, it's heavy because it's soaked in blood. And I can feel that in my skin. But also, it's heavy because it's like a bunch of metal. And I don't know, like, our body, like, we don't need these shits fused to our hands. That's crazy. Anyway, we're about to run Kyla's IMDb because our sister is an icon. And as much as I love the Mary-Kate and Ashley of it all, but it's like we had our own girls. Like, I was very into Raven-Symoné. When I say I'm the one who bought her music. Well, I didn't buy it, but I didn't buy anybody's music. I was the one who was bootlegging, but girl, I was trying to get it out on like a social level, you know? I couldn't afford it, but the people needed to hear it. This Is My Time in 2004 was just what my 14-year-old heart needed. And that's the thing, like, we don't have to sell sex to our children through music. We can just give them age-appropriate music where it's just age appropriate. It's corny. Yes, it's very corny, but it's because I'm 14. I don't need this extra shit. I'm 14. In my mind and in my body and in my life, my love should be corny and cheesy and stupid and childish and meaningless because I'm 14. I don't have other problems. At least that's, oh, she was born in LA. I love that. She's got I love a West Coast vibe. I love a West Coast swing. I love it so bad. Like when I say Brianna Barnes was my growl. So we know Kyla all the way back from the beginning because was it Living Single or like Love and Basketball? Like back in the day, 1993, where I lived, the Babysitters Club. She was in the Babysitters Club. I didn't watch the Babysitters Club. I did read the Babysitters Club, but she was in the Babysitters Club. Like I read so many of those books and I don't remember any of them. It was like a big deal in my family that I watched and consumed media with white faces. I have to admit it. I didn't like Family Matters. I never did. It was always cringe. I remember Dr. Dolittle. I remember that was a really big deal. We loved Dr. Dolittle, like that original movie. We got Raven, we got Kyla, and those girls meant a lot to me in my development, like as a preteen. And they did the best they could as role models and celebrity figures. And I don't know, like the sisterhood always looks out for each other on a deep and like it's just a soul thing. I don't have language for it because it's not something that we specifically talk about in public. She was on So Weird and Becker. I love Ted Danson. That's funny. Not her credited as basketball player on Sister Sister. And I know exactly what she's talking about. She was on The Parenthood. Shout out to Reagan. She was on The Parker. Shout out to Countess. And then it was Love and Basketball. The Hughleys, Moesha, Strong Madison. I love Strong Madison so bad. Shout out to Tamara. And then we got One on One. And then it was Dr. Dolittle 2. I'll never forget her coming up on Lizzie McGuire, and I was like, why they make her? Why did they make her the villain? Why? Because now you making me hate my girl. What is this? Ah. And then there was not the Express Yourself campaign, and it's a picture of Shia LaBeouf. My lord, we all just been through so much. Everybody, it's just been so much. Oh my god. She was on Veronica Mars, Fat Albert, 2004. That was a great time. Not the Lilo and Stitch crossover. I'm Penny Proud, I'm cute, and I'm loud, and I got it going on. Dr. Dolittle 3. When I say I wore that poor DVD out because I loved her singing that song. Like, Kyla Pratt is not a singer, child. And that's not a shade. That's not shade. She just ain't a singer. And something about just the honest performance, the way it hit my ears. And then it's just like one of those good old country songs where it just feels so good in your soul. And then it's just like, it's my girl. Go girl. And then we had the Dr. Dolittle series one-on-one. That was hilarious. The Soul Man. I know that's right. She got more stuff. She's got 84 credits, and I'm just putting the phone down because I'm tired of holding phones. Like, y'all ain't tired of holding, like, your hands don't hurt? I don't know. That's it for today. It's been a long month, a long week, a long year, a long life, a long lineage. We tired. We say it and it's almost a meme. But like, we're tired. Like the deeply personal attack of Donald Trump and Elon Musk, like eviscerating our jobs. I wasn't even in that number, statistically speaking, but it ripples out. We're a network. We're a deep, deep network. And that was like, it's not jokes. It's not funny. It's not unserious. It's actually very serious. The real world we're living in. And I'm just so glad we have us, because it's Black History Month. White people don't exist. It's very unserious over here. Like, we that ain't got nothing to do with us, child. But like, we do got some work. But no, I'm just, yeah. Cheers to the freaking weekend. Every day, including Wednesday.